Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Act Crazy, and you're now live with our AEC qualifiers for today. And I am going to be your host today, and we're just gonna wait for a couple of minutes, and I'm sure it's not gonna be more than 5 minutes, but let's just give it maximum, let's say 10 minutes, and we will be going live. All right, guys, so let's just wait for the game. As you can see in the other screen I was in, we have about 56 people right now on, right now in the lobby, and it should be starting any moment from now. So just stay tuned. I think about 2 minutes, okay? About 2 minutes, 3 minutes, this game should actually kick off and start. In the meantime, to enjoy some nice music. Okay, the game is actually about to begin. It's actually about to start, like right now. It's about to start. And we are now live with a game. Woo-hoo! All right, I do see EFX on board. It is really nice to see. It's really nice to see that. This is being locked here. I'm just shift it here. Okay. Huge fan of VFX, by the way. Well, huge fan of many scores actually. Does that. In fact, every that I've found extremely great. The way they approach. Alright. I'm gonna just spend 1 minute now just sharing the stream, and I will be back. Okay? Alright guys, we're now live for the game and we are on the plane. We're ready to go. There is a 5-minute delay in this particular game, so just have that info and do take note of that, okay? Just take note of that and know there's a 5-minute delay in this particular game. Alright, always take note of that. I will always keep checking things and just making sure everything's okay. Alright, let's go. All right. Okay, let's go. Just turn up some notifications. We're on board right here with different teams. Let's just take a look at where a couple of teams might be fighting right now. I see XA in the building. South Africa, by the way. I'm seeing a couple of teams. Alright, Immortals are really close to EMP. And there's also Undisputed. Undisputed were winners of Himalayas, by the way. Himalayas competition that just held not too long ago. Okay, I think there might be some action, gonna happen soon. Okay, I'll just take a look at the map. We might have some action from Talk Octane. Actually, don't have. Okay, they were not too far away from what team was that? Spaza. Actually, don't have the team list, but right now, I don't have the team list, but I now know a lot of these teams. That's really good to see, hey? When you actually start to know teams like EFX, Exile Africa, Undisputed, Spaza 6, without actually, Immortals, without actually having to look at the team list. That's really nice to see on my own point of view. So anyways, back to the game. There are about 54 people in this particular map, so that allows for some spacing. Hey, that allows for some spacing. But we may see some, fight around the effects. Just trying to touch on the screen and swipe down. 1 minute. So you can hear some shots going off. I do see like a, I think there are a couple of squads not too far away. Team Hawk is not too far away from base right now. Basically somewhere else. And just taking a look, like there's also a player from Res on Called also in the mix right there, really close to Suli. Really close to Suli, but I think Suli is now coming over here. Suli's trying to go join Andrew. I'm not too sure what exactly is going on with the effect there, but I'll just hop on with Team 14, which is the Motos, who seem to have 1 kill actually. They did get the kill. Not sure who exactly that was, but I'll just scroll through. It does seem like the Empire Gaming was taken out by them. Yes, Empire Gaming was just taken out by Immortals. I mean, I was really searching through, fights and just want to find. Oh my goodness. Alright, I just have to fix the title for the stream. Yeah, I think about YouTube sometimes. Alright, so I'll hop on with VFX again. We now have a guy really close. I do think that Andrew has now been knocked down and Suli has also been taken down. Right here. They have 2 guys down and they're pushing up right now. Fight. 1 guy also has goes down. They have another guy right here, Fireboy, basically taking on some shots onto them. They're trying to heal. They're trying to get the rest on. Basically, everyone's just basically now stop fighting and just trying to get the rest, just trying to heal up, just get back into the fight and just push. But now Ultra is pushing and he's trying to go at him and he takes down Mercury. Taking down right there with Andrew up, but the rest of the team has now 1 HP. Pushing up onto the Andrew still popping at him. He's alive. Oh my goodness! EFX is taken out of the game early on. Damn, who would expect with Team Hawk taking EFX out of the game right there? I mean, what did you think, guys? Do you think Andrew should have held back and not pushed up on that one? Wow. Wow, that was extremely cool to see. But just switching up to another fight, you can see Talk Octane right there on the map. Oh my screen is doing that thing again. It's doing that thing where it's difficult to swipe. Sometimes it does that thing where I'll just apologies. I just had to remove it from its case. I do think the case sometimes makes it a bit hot. It becomes difficult to swipe. Alright, we're in on the fight right now. It is guys from Talk, guys from Mula 6. Actually, that's That should be Spaza. If I do recall quite clearly. Taking down Ash from Spaza 6, which is now Mula 6. I mean, like I said, you know this team is long enough, you start to know their names. So even when they change names, you know, you kind of like know their history and just flow with them. Okay, so Fury trying to get a res onto Josh, I do believe. But Jane is going to be pushing up on this one. They're pushing up. Right there, but Fury flanking and trying to. Oh, he needs to. He takes down one. His HP is really low, but that would be the end of the game for him. GG's to Mula 6 right there. Wait, I mean, I also see Spaza 6 and okay, I am confused. Okay, there's still a Spaza 6, but this is Mula 6. So GG's to Mula 6 right there. Gets in here right there. Surprising stuff really going on with EFX out of the game early on to Team Hawk, and right now Mula 6 taking out Top Octane from the game. We have 3 teams out of the game right now. We'll hop on with the rest of the guys and hopefully it'll be some action going down. I do see Godsend approaching Undisputed and not too far away from them. If we get some action from both of the squads right here, it might be a lot of fun to see. So let's see how this one goes. I've noticed that Undisputed a lot of times enters into games as 3 members only. I'm not too sure what that's about, but I have noticed that. I've seen it a couple of times. Welcome to the live stream, guys. My name is Actfire. You can also call me Tony. I think that's what about the time from Active Gaming. And yeah, you're welcome to the AEC Qualifiers for South Africa, and please do share the stream with as much people as possible, get people on board, watching, and yeah, just have fun. We have a couple of teams on board. We have Godsend, we have EFX that have now been taken out of the game. There is still a lot more teams like XA right here, Godsend, UAE, Immortal. Let's see as the action begins to unfold. Heading into the map right there, you see a couple of teams such as Nimbu. See a couple of them just basically converging right here around Yasnaya, and XA is not too far away. I do believe I did see them. Yes, I do see XA not too far away from Nimbu right now. I'll be able to see some action from both squads, and basically they're letting loose and, you know, just starting to pop off at Godsend while they are. Oh my, they're just taking their hits right now. And wow, nose for Godsend goes down. And the second player for Godsend is down while returning the fire. Juicy is also down. And basically now Baker is just going to start just sending in those. Baker sending them in. It looks like Godsend has probably lost one player trying to get into the zone right here. You can see that Spaza 6 is basically taking some shots also right there on the kill. Has now been taken down by Baker also, woo! Man, Nimbu is just damage into several different things. It does look like Zane was also tagged up by Baker here. Baker is on fire. Basically just sending it out to different people right here. Alright, so Cheddar was able to get rezzed right there. XA still has a full team. He was able to recover. But just looking at Godsend, you know, coming into the zone, they lost 2 guys, Nose and Khan. Sometimes you basically just have to find, like, you know, the safest option towards driving right there. and just you know um, yeah, please do tell me about my mic sound as compared to the sound of the game right now. Um, I really want to know if the mic sound is perfect. Um, just let me know as compared to the in-game sound. Um, Sometimes the in-game sound is so low, but the mic sound is, yeah. All right, so heading back into this particular game, you can see like a couple of squads to show what exactly it is. Today, making it so difficult for me to turn. Okay, so we have Immortals not too far away. You have Godsend in another building. Just hanging around, letting it loose. Godsend has taken one of the guys from Nebo there. Alright, thanks guys for watching the stream and just telling me about the game sound and the mic sound. I have sorted that out. Do just let me know, keep giving me the feedback, okay? And I will keep fixing it and keep adjusting it for you guys, okay? While this is going on right here, we'll just take a look at the map. There are no other teams together, so this is it. This is pretty much it. This is them. These are the teams going at each other, trying to get a knock here or there. But we know how these things go with building. Sometimes, it is what it is sometimes. Alright, so you can see right there, basically XA is just gonna leave this particular place. There's no need to continue to fight early on. Just retreat and just move over. So that probably is the best decision that they could take, just leave on, go somewhere else, and just fight later on. There's no need to lose more soldiers too early. But you can see right now the Spaza's taking some shots onto XA. XA have one guy down, and they're basically together right now. Okay, so it does look like they crashed into this building with Spaza 6. And Spaza 6 now taking some shots. Zane was down, but Zane has now been revived with Chris on the building, with Shade and Berserk right there, basically just defending this one. Let's see how with True back at the back trying to support. True has an angle. I mean, he might be able to take on MG. So let's just look at this from this point of view and just see how it goes. But Zane takes down Chris at the top of the building, giving them an advantage right now. Are they going to push onto the two guys? They're popping up smoke, blocking the view from True. Now they're pushing up onto the building to basically try to get that confirmed. But like I said, True, from that far angle that he has, popping onto Suave and taking him down. Shade is also down. It is now a 2v3. Pushing up into the building, trying to get that confirmed. But True still putting in the work right there. Berserk is also low. Cheddar trying to get the revive. MG has also now been taken down. Berserk's health is too low. Zane pushing onto Berserk. Berserk, if he's not able to get the res on, is probably going to be taken down. He needs to revive himself, but he is now revived. He is now going down through this place trying to get a knock, and he knocks. He takes on Zane. He needs some support right now, but he's not able to take the next guy. As you can see the fight going down, it is now just left with True, who's now pushing up onto the building. I do think he's trying to get a res on, but he's out of the house right now. They're all surrounded. There's nothing they can do. True just trying to just think this will be the end of the game for Spouser 6. They did put up a really good fight. And I do think that, that was a great game from them. I do think that True should have gotten into the fight early on. Yeah, but these things do happen. These things just do happen. Alright, there's this glitch that I have sometimes. Makes it difficult to swipe through my screen. Not too sure why. But it just becomes like sometimes it's not responsive. And I'm using an iPad, so it's not like some crazy device. I don't know. But anyways, we're here. It'll be good. It'll be fine. Alright, I'll try as much as possible to make this work for now, and then I will restart in the next game. And hopefully we would not have this issue then. Alright, hopping onto the map, you can see right there that XA is in the middle of things while Nibble is pushing in. They're popping in some shots onto them. But it was just basically going to go on their own. You can see different guys on the map. And it does look like Godsent is now coming. Swap Bacon is sending some shots onto them. Alright, Team Agent. And 2 guys have now been taken down from that team. Godsent's not too far away from this. They're just hanging by right there. I think they did want to push this until they saw XA, and pushing an XA team with just 2 guys is probably not the best thing to do going into that center. So they're probably just gonna hang around. They also spot the guys from God Gaming. And is God Gaming going to push up on this one? Because Nibble is 1 guy down, spotting the guys from God Gaming. I'm not sure if he was knocked by one of them, but yeah, this would be a nice time to push onto this fight. You can also see not too far away, Rezon Called is also hanging out there. And everyone probably just wants to push up on this. It probably is a good time to see that Team 7, which is Hawk, Fireboy, and the rest. This were the guys who I believe took out EFX from the game early on, but they themselves now are down to just 1 team. I do think they're taking some shots from Muller 6. Also had a wipe early on in the game, and yeah, he's probably just going to try to find a way to get into the zone right now. He's taking on some shots from XA, and that will be GG's to them, going out on 11th place. Alright then, alright. Okay. Still a couple of teams left in the game right now. Please subscribe, hop on board with us. Please hit that subscribe button and always turn on that notification. Let's get going. You can see like a couple of teams have had a lovely day. Full day with basically busting things right now in the lobby. Some guys are out. We're now down to 7 teams left, and everyone's approaching, trying to find a way into the zone. You can see Elude right now, just holding up things right here in the corner with Nibble, just going all out against God Gaming. On some stuff. Gaming, they're taking them down, but Sidon trying to take one down is now knocked down himself, and will Will Vindog be able to get this revive? Yes, he's able to probably get the revive, but is that enough before God Gaming Pablo pushes up onto this building? I think that would be enough. I don't think he's pushing. I think they're just holding the fort right there, not too far away from them. And yeah, he's going to probably be able to get that res on. You can see God sent right there, not too far away. Nibu has the zone. God Gaming has the zone. And everyone's going to try to get a piece of this. You can see Zane and the guys from XA are already trying to rotate in, but Zane trying to rotate into the zone, gets some shots popping at him from the guys of Umar and Umar and Sahil, basically just knocking and taking him down right there. You know, will his teammates support him or just decide that it is not worth it and they're gonna just push away? All right, so Immortals is just running. You know, this is our space. Don't come here, man. Don't do that. This is our zone. This is our space. You come here and you're dead. All right, you also see right there on the kill field. Yeah, this team has just been taking shots. Rotate in and. Yeah, they're taking different shots at different teams, trying to rotate in, and it has been a really good day for them. I have my phone ringing. We're now down to just 3 teams left in the lobby, and it is Immortals versus Nibu and God Gaming. Alright, Immortals do have a piece of the zone, so does Nibu. They also have a piece of the zone and a building. The zone could shift at any particular point in time. I do believe that Immortals will probably try to now flank into the zone. They could get shot up by Pablo, who has not been spotted by Sidon right there. He's probably weak to Sidon. I'm not sure if that's probably a wise position for him to say, but now that Sidon's coming out and trying to probably get that revive onto the other teammate. Pablo is also now popping in some shots onto the guys from Immortals. Is he going to be able to clutch this, or is this a win-win for Immortals at the end of the day? Let's see how this one goes. Who knows? Who knows? You never know how it's going to go or how it's going to play out at the end of the day. So let's just see. And I do think that Pablo can clutch this. What do you guys think? Leave a comment on this. Leave a comment. All right. So Vindog takes one guy down from Immortals. I mean, it would be a shame if Immortals actually do lose this particular fight right here. But I'm not too sure how it's gonna go or how it's probably gonna play out. But let's see what happens. All right. They're able to get a res on. It's doing that thing again. All right, it's fine now. All right, they're able to get a res. After just chilling out there, allowing Nibu to do God's work for him. You know, we're still down to 7 players. We also still have all of the players, but are really struggling to get into the zone. It does look like Nibu has his own. They spotted Pablo and has been out of the game. It is now Immortals, basically Vindog versus the world right here, and Immortals are probably going to be trying to get that final kill. They're sending in everything that they got. Vindog did his best to keep himself in the game, but Immortals will have that win. At the end of the day, Immortals going and winning this particular game with 12 kills. GG's to them. In second place, you have Nibu with 7 kills. A lovely placement points right there. You have God with 1 kill. Elude Iswats with 3 kills. You have Godsent with 2 in 5th place. XA with 7 kills. You have Rez. I do believe that is Rez with none. You have Spaza with 6 kills. And you have UAE, I think that's undisputed, okay, with none. And I think this is Hawk Gaming, yes, with 8 kills. You have the other Spaza or Mula with 2 kills. You have Talk Octane with 2. And you have EFX with none and EMP with none. It has been a beautiful game. The live stream is still going to be on, and I'll see you shortly. Yeah. It's your boy, my girl. Let's go. They just wanna dance, and we just wanna move. While up in the groove, you can prove who you are. Popping in the club, and I don't say that's wrong, but I'm dancing with my girl. No respect, here he comes. Who's up with a rope? Here we go. In the kiss where we feel like we all damn done. You can run, you can hide, but the feeling's all around ya. The kids in the street, man, you can feel it all around ya. You wanna make money, you wanna feed your home, but in time you see that there's nothing left in the street. That's it, buy. Now, if you don't believe me, you can go outside and you see it all around you. All kinds go find you. I will surround you. Violence all around you. You see it is all around you. Now, they're switching from one lane to another. Why no one is bothered? Cause they're digging on the wrong. And they say, go quiet. This ain't gently go slowly. This ain't down, boy. Go far out, boy. This ain't gently go slowly. This ain't down, boy. Now go quiet. This ain't gently go slowly. This ain't down, boy. Now go quiet. This ain't gently go slowly. This ain't you can talk and you can whine and you can try to do your line, but all that ain't no matter. They say, boy, you no matter. Oh, that's all behind you. They've talked and they have falling. Now, but you just they do you, and you just trying to prove you are better than the rest until your lesson will not rest. Yes, until the people change, until they stand up for the right. Yeah, but I'm just doing me. I'm trying to make it to the top. Yeah, I never stop until the people stand up for the rights. Now we can go and have fun. If we live in a country where the labor that we walked for are producing results and you can see it all around you. It's time for we to change. It's time for we to stand up right. Yeah, we're singing wrongs going on like every day. The kids be crying, children dying, everybody smiling. Cause I know that we can fight for the change if we all stand up together as one at the same time. Then I say, now go quiet. This ain't gently go slowly. This ain't down, boy. Go far about it. This ain't gently go slowly. This ain't down, boy. Now go quiet. This ain't gently go slowly. This ain't down, boy. Now go quiet. This ain't gently go slowly. Now move. Holla. Yeah. It's your boy, my girl. Let's go. They just wanna dance, and we just wanna move. While up in the groove, you can prove who you are. Popping in the club, and I don't say that's wrong, but I'm dancing with my girl. No respect, here he comes. Who's up with a what? Here we go. In the kiss where we feel like we all damn done. You can run, you can hide, but the feeling's all around you. The kids in the street, man, you can feel it all around you. You wanna make money, you wanna feed your home, but in time you see that there's nothing left in the street. That's it, buy. Now, if you don't believe me, you can go outside and you see it all around you. All kinds go find you. I will surround you. Violence all around you. You see it is all around you. Now, they're switching from one lane to another. Why no one is bothered? Cause they're digging on the wrong. And they say, go quiet. This ain't gently go slowly. This ain't down, boy. Go far out, boy. This ain't gently go slowly. This ain't down, boy. Now go quiet.
quiet. They say you gently go slowly. They say you down, boy. Now go quiet. They say you gently go slowly. They saying you can talk and you can whine and you can try to do your line, but all that ain't no matter. They say, boy, you no matter. Oh, that's all behind you. They've talked and they have fallen. Now, but you just they do you, and you just trying to prove you are better than the rest until your lesson will not rest. Yes, until the people change, until they stand up for the right. Yeah, but I'm just doing me. I'm trying to make it to the top. Yeah, I never stop until the people stand up for the right. Yeah, now we can go and have fun. If we live in a country where the labor that we walked for are producing results and you can see it all around you. It's time for we to change. It's time for we to stand up right. Yeah, we're singing wrongs going on like every day. The kids be crying, children dying, everybody's smiling. Cause I know that we can fight for the change if we all stand up together as one at the same time. Then I say, now go quiet. They saying gently go slowly. They saying down, boy, go far about it. They saying gently go slowly. They saying down, boy, now go quiet. They saying gently go slowly. They saying down, boy, now go quiet. They saying gently go slowly and move. Holla. Yeah. It's your boy, my girl. Let's go. Holla. They just wanna dance, and we just wanna move. While up in the
sometimes you fall in love. One bed with time, to super become. One bed with time, to super become. Ain't no where's on the down, sick and kind. Where's on the down, sick and kind. Ain't no where's on the down, sick and kind. Where's on the down, sick and kind.
Alright, guys, I did trying to change the vibe a little bit on that one place, and that's South African music. I hope you guys did appreciate that. Okay, I'm trying to change my playlist a little bit, and yeah, we are now back for the second game out of 4 games. This is the game in Miramar, and let's see how it goes. Alright. On this one, please do help share the stream to as much people as possible. And let's get rolling for the second game. Alright, let's do this. We're now on board for the second game. I did have to stop my device, so hopefully things are a bit more responsive now. Maybe switching off on that particular one, and hopefully everything is just, you know, pretty much alright for this particular game. And let's see how this one goes. Alright, wish me all the best of luck. Sometimes these devices just have a mind of their own, you know. Okay, so just taking a look at the map right here, we'll just keep an eye on the map and see where the action is going to happen. It's your boy Act Fire, and you're now welcome to the second game of the AEC qualifiers for South Africa. If you're just joining us on board, please do remember to hit that subscribe button and that like button and turn on notifications, okay? We're going to be doing this quite often and just be bringing you PUBG only content, mostly PUBG screens, okay? Gameplay is going to happen on Facebook, so don't be worried about boring newbies gameplay coming from me, okay? This right here is only going to be for competitions, alright? So let's get on board with the different teams who are here right now. You do see Godsent, I think, going to Hacienda or San Martin. You see Talk of Ting going somewhere around there. EFX did have a really terrible match in the beginning of the last game, going out quite early to Hot Gaming, so they will probably be looking to recover from that particular one. But it does look like they're also landing again with Hot Gaming, and they do not have a complete team. Do they? Oh, they do have a complete team here, but it does look like Hot Gaming is basically just tracking them, you know, just trying to land in the same place they're landing, trying to be in the same area they are at. And it does seem like EFX is probably gonna get an opportunity for a revenge right now, with Andrew taking out one of the guys from Hot Gaming right here and basically just popping off. He is now going to finish and pop. Oh my goodness, what disrespect. Mad. Okay, Andrew just punching him, you know, and just, you know, getting the revenge on, like, yeah, I'm gonna get at you for the last match, you know, taking them out of the game. You know, so yeah, they must be angry. Hot Gaming is also not far away right now. They have, you know, they probably don't have any loot, but you can see them basically still revolving around. They have this cool, but why are they not just... Okay, they're probably gonna just get out of here. They lost one guy now. It's probably best for them to just get out of that position. So let's just hop on board with different teams. You can see Nebel and Vibe, you know, right there on the map, not too in Los Luenas. I'm sorry, I don't play a lot of Miramar, so yeah, I only played when I was pushing Conqueror. I'm not too used to all their names. Alright, I do see God Gaming driving past Mola 6 in Minas. I'll just switch on to into Mola 6 and C. The C, they're not too close to each other, so that probably won't make any difference. Just trying to see if we get some really cool action early on. We'll keep an eye on these two teams that we see right here, just to see if some action happens. It does seem like Team 7 has now come back onto where Andrew is at. They do not want to leave this fight. Andrew is here with who's the teammate really close to him? Who's the teammate close to him? I'm gonna just watch on this one. Mercury. Mercury is close to Andrew, but as you can see, it does seem like this Hawk Gaming basically just want to keep their eyes, the bird's eye view on EFX. You know, EFX is probably really sweet for dinner to them tonight. I mean, they want to get them. You know, I thought they'll probably just get away from here, but it does look like you just, you know, Hawk Fireboy has his sights onto Andrew, and Mercury is really looking tasty right now. You know, so yeah. Let's see how that one goes. Alright, Andrew just looking away, but it does look like Ultra has now taken on some shots from Sully. Sully, who was at the hill, basically just taking out one of them, and while they were trying to hunt onto AFX, now they have to find a way to try to revive, but Sully and Bates on the hill now pushing up down to the rest of the team to provide some support. Are they going to turn this game around, or are they going to, you know, get wiped by EFX, and is EFX going to get that sweet revenge on Hawk Gaming? Let's see how this plays out. It does look like Mercury and Andrew are now pushing up onto this one. They're probably really upset the way the last game went. Let's see, is Hawk Gaming going to change things? Are they going to turn things around like they did in the previous game, or is this going to end with them being taken down? Alright, EFX was extremely close to wiping them in the last game, and Sully is pushing up onto this one. He's pretty angry. I mean, if I was in the position, I would be really upset. And basically now things are beginning to pop off. And Andrew is pushing up onto this one. Remember, Andrew was the last guy in the fight in the previous game. You can go back and watch that fight. It was in the beginning of the previous game, and it was absolutely fire. Alright, taking on some shots right now. Andrew pulling in, and it's about to go down. Andrew takes out one of them. Woo! And Ultra is now pushing up. And Andrew is pushing up onto him. They knocked the second one. They are now down to one more guy. Fireboy. Woohoo! They do now have their revenge. Sweet revenge. Oh my goodness. It feels good sometimes when you just get that sweet revenge and you're back on the game, you're popping, you know. I know EFX look really sweet to Hawk Gaming right there, but let's hop onto the map and let's see where more of that sweet juicy action could be taking place. You see God Gaming just basically hanging on the line right there, not too far away from Mola 6. I do see Immortals, who won the previous game, riding pretty dangerously close to Exile right here. Let's see if things begin to go south for either one of the teams as they drive into the spot. They're probably just driven off right now, and I'm gonna just hop onto the Cheddar and his team. They're most likely just looking at Spaza 6 right now, just aware of their position. You can see Undisputed also right there in Montenuvo. and just chilling. You know. Alright, a couple of teams just trying to rotate into the zone, just trying to get good positions, and let's see how it plays out for them. Okay, it does look like Nebo is now approaching onto this position, and we might see Vindog and Baker just go wild onto the guys from XA XL right there. So yeah, they're approaching dangerously, really close, and shots could begin to fly. I do think they have now spotted Swab, or Swab is basically sending some shots onto one of the guys from Nebo. That Juicy or Vindog taking on some shots. I do believe it's Vindog. Yes, it was Vindog taking on some shots from Swap, and Vindog has now been taken down by the blown vehicle from Swap right there, and he will probably be finished off. Extremely dangerous sometimes is getting into the zone and just themselves shooting through the smoke and just trying as much as possible to take them down. Interesting, I must say, but I do see some action around Team 16. Team 16 start gaming, and are they out of the game? I do believe they're out of the game. They were taken out right there by Smola 6. Yeah, but we couldn't switch on to that action quite quickly. So after that, we have 14 teams left in the lobby, and would they be pushing? Does seem like they would now, XA would now be pushing into the zone, like just trying to get deeper into the zone, trying to get a better position and better spot. And now they're driving in. Let's see how it goes. We're getting really dangerously close to Vibe right here. And basically getting tagged up right there. Swab's getting tagged up. His car goes over. He continues driving with Vibe just behind him. Basically shooting them off. It's about to go wild. It's about to go crazy with these different teams right here. And Swab is down. With Cheddar and Core, the other building, as you can see from this long view. Let's watch from this distance how they begin to attack each other. Alright, so one guy is down from each team, with Swab down. Cheddar basically just trying to hold things up for Swab, and yeah, it does look like one of the guys from Vibe has actually now been finished. He's not just knocked, he has actually now been finished. Alright, right there on the lobby, you also see EFX and Talk Octane basically just going at each other. I'm going to just switch up onto that for now. You can see that EFX has only one guy left, with Bates being the only one for his team versus Talk Octane. With Andrew down, and Andrew has now been finished. It is just left with one player from EFX. So is he going to probably push up onto this one, or is he just going to go for the placement points? I think he'll go for the placement points on that one. Let's hop back up to XA and see how they're doing in that particular fight versus Vibe. Vibe does still have 3 guys up. XA has lost 1 guy who is Suave. Team stacked up pretty good right there from the axe. He has to heal up. I think they're probably just gonna get out of this fight. You know, it's probably a much smarter move. Guys, it's probably a much smarter move to just get out of this one. You know, just not engage further. Okay, let's just take a look at other teams that may be close to each other. I do see some fight going down with Talk Octane again, who just finished a particular battle right there with EFX, but it does look like Godsent is now pushing up on this one, trying to get some defense, and Flag was pushing on the building, and whoa, GG's right there from Godsend lobbying and taking Talk Octane out of the game, but Bait is still here, you know, just trying to take a look. He's probably happy that Talk Octane, who wiped his squad, has now also been taken out of the game, and you know, they have more placement points, so it was probably a good idea that he did not push up. But what is he doing right now? I mean, is he going to push up onto them, or is he just, I don't know, does he have plans to lobby them? Does he have some spiritual powers that I'm not aware about? I mean, want to push them alone? Godsend? That would be... Alright, sending in some... I hope he does have some plan right there, because if they push up onto him right now, he's probably dead. Yeah, he probably has a plan, so... It'd be lovely to see what that is. Bates versus the entire Godsend team. Let's see what he does. While we're just hanging on with Bates right there, let's just take a look at the different teams. You can see Immortals and Nibu and also Rez on Cold right there, just trying to get into the zone, to getting into vehicles, you know, just trying to push up at things. I do see Muller 6 also really close to Vibe, and are those guys gonna be popping it off right here? I'm not entirely sure, but it does look like they have now been spotted, and gonna basically shots alongside the Maestro, and they're letting it loose. Let's just take a look at the position of these guys and this particular team. They have 2 guys left in their team. And will that be enough to repel an attack from the 3-man Vibe squad? You can see on the kill feed right there, Immortals are actually in a battle with, I think, Legal right there. And basically getting tagged up, but Johnny is getting tagged up also. They're letting the smokes loose. Are they going to push up onto this one or just get into the vehicle and just run away from this one? I'm not sure how that's going to work, but let's see. All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Johnny is in a really difficult position right now. I mean, he could get easily knocked by Maestro if Maestro has sights on him and he's not here glitched. All right, so that's why he's smoking, trying to get himself out of this situation. He probably knows or has spotted Maestro, as you can see from him leaning right there. Not too sure what exactly it is that he plans, but it's probably best he just gets out of there. This is not really a good position to fight in, and like I said before, he was in a really bad spot, and he has now been taken down and out of the game by Maestro, and that will be GG's to Vibe taking on that fight and winning it right there. That'll be the end of that squad. While Vibe basically just tries to get into the zone. Let's just hop on board with different teams and just see where they are. You can see Bait just hanging right there, far away from everybody, and just trying to hold his own right there. It does seem like Team 15 will probably have some fight. Team 15 will be Rez on call. They're pretty close to Empire Gaming, and it's most likely going to be things popping off right here. Undisputed is also basically here right now. So let's see. Let's just take an aerial view and see where every team is. As you can see, you see 2 guys from Rezo Cold in that building. You can see one of the Empire guys down. Undisputed and not too far away on the hill right here, going to push up onto this one. I do think I also see some Liverpool guys in the mix of this. So there's a couple of teams everywhere right here with Red Zone Cold in the building and Empire Gaming Trip. Trip trying to get a revive onto Wet, and Spades also coming up with just too many teams basically to hold off on. Baker from Nibu also popping in some shots onto UAE, and basically just letting loose right now. We have 4 teams in this particular place. It's about to go wild. Who do you think is going to win this one? Let's see how it goes. Let's get rolling. That's similar big one of the guys from XA and confirmed the kill. UAE will just basically back out of that particular fight and just leave them. I like how some of these teams get into a fight and they just decide, you know what, it's probably not worth it. Let's just get out of the fight and we'll see you later. We'll catch you later, you know. They're like, man, it ain't worth it. Just move on and I'm gonna be back to you later. Alright, we'll see you. We'll see you later. Man, there's no need to fight now. I was just joking. Alright, basically popping things up onto Red's own card and is going wild right now. Trip is just sending different shots into different places. He doesn't care if he is in a duel with squad team right now. You also see Spaza going off onto XA. No one really cares about your clan tag right now. They just want to pop up. They don't care if you're OP. Cheddar being the last guy up in his team. At it against Vibe Inspector. I do believe that was Vibe Inspector, and getting that confirmed and popping it. Oh, UAE Inspector basically popping it onto UAE right now, knocking, I do believe, 2 guys from that particular team, and the world right now. And Cheddar took out 2 guys before he was lobbied. GG's to him right there, going out in 12th place. But I do think he should have probably gone for the placement points instead of trying to get the kills. Maybe he had no other option. I probably have to watch it again. But GG's to him. Really OP. We still have a couple of teams left. It's 24 people. A lot of teams have taken on a lot of fights. But Godsend seems to be that team that still has a complete squad. Some of the guys hanging up on this mountain, and they might just get this winner chicken dinner, because you can see right here they do have the zone, and every other team has to get into the zone. From their front and from their back, they have sights on every single person. So will other teams find an ace up their sleeves and find a way to basically just turn this game around and switch it towards their advantage, or is this really a done deal for all the squads in this lobby, and is this a game that basically just goes to Godsend? Alright guys, let's see how it goes. Let's hop on with all the teams who are basically just letting it loose right now. Taking on some shots. Alright, the zone's basically just taking this team out, and that will be the end for them, going out in 8th place. Immortals getting tagged up right there by the guys from the Elude. And everyone's trying to get into the zone. We still have about 5 teams left right now, and Godsend is basically just holding things down in the center. And as you can see, teams are just letting it loose. Godsend has a really good position, really good hide position, as they spot Spaza 6 coming into the zone. You have guys from the agent not too far away from them, but this positioning from Godsend is incredible. Popping it up with the Spaza 6. That's Flacco basically just making life incredibly dangerous for them. They take the buggy and try to leave this position, and it's probably the best idea that they have, just leaving that fight. But no, 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 no. Flacco is not having any of it, and he takes them down. Why are you running? Where are you running to? Come back here, man. Come back here, man. You know, that was that from Flacco. You now have just 3 teams left with the guys from Agent, Elude versus Godsend. All right, let's see how Godsend does in this particular one and see how they push up onto this. Hey guys, welcome. Thanks, Surprise, for joining us on the stream. If you have not liked or subscribed, please do leave a like and a subscribe. And Godsend basically now pushing up onto Elude. Let's see if they can turn this one around and make this a really huge fight. But Enver and Co probably not going to make this easy for Godsend. Godsend with the zone basically just closing in right there. One of the guys from Godsend has now been taken down. I do believe was the play zone, and things just popping up, and Enver just also going down right here. Godsend is basically just taking different teams out, and it will be 1 versus the world right now. All right, 1 from Agent right here, not too far away, just pulling up by the side right there. GG's to them for getting good placement points. So both of these teams have really good points right now. I mean, and does one have an ace up his sleeve, or will it be the end for him? All right, there's 1 versus the entire Godsend team. And let's see how he does. Alright, SysGod is pushing up onto him. They're letting the mollies fly. They're basically just going at it right now. And that will be the end of the game. GG's to this guys, winning the second game of the day. We're going to be coming back very soon. Just give us a couple of minutes. Let's play some music. And let's get ready to rumble. So just looking at the scores right here, you can see Godsend. Woo! Letting the celebration go up. They're not even going to let me go. Anyway, so meeting them right there, you can see they have 14 kills right there to their name, and in second place you have Agent with 1 kill. You have Elude Scott with 3 kills, coming in with 3 men right there. You have SG, which is Spaza 6, coming in with 2 kills. You have Needle right there also with 2 kills. You have EMP with 4 digits right there to trick for basically just popping things throughout the game. Immortals and 0 kills. Resin Cole with 1. You have Undisputed with 1 kill. You have Vibe with 4 kills. You have EFX right there with 4 kills also. You have XA going out of the game with 2 kills. You have Mula 6 or Spaza 6 with, I do believe that's 4 kills. You have Popper Thing with 3 kills. You have God with 1. And you have Hawk with 0 kills. Alright, I'll see you guys shortly. I'll see you soon. It's your boy Act Fire. And just stay tuned. Still have 2 games coming up. Alright? See you soon.
It's your boy David O. See you at the All King Fest tonight.
Sometimes we need to power through the day to believe that we are capable.
forever. Not even under the weather. I take you better. Under the moonlight. Baby, let's dance together. Oh no, it's how we did it. Oh no, see me, give me love. Oh, that girl, no, but you got it. I'm gonna need it. Come on, need it.
It's a really try, but Enver and Coke probably not gonna make this easy for Godsend. Godsend with the zone basically just closing in right there. One of the guys from Godsend has now been taken down. I do believe was the play zone, and things.
Limpopo. Baridi uyagamata. December edi uya Limpopo. Banani ha. Banana ba usi botara Limpopo. Basati na ba usi botara Limpopo. Shampopo na yo usi botara Limpopo. Banani ha. Banana ba usi botara Limpopo. Basati na ba usi botara Limpopo. Slay queen na so usi botara Limpopo. Kariera kali papa. Siya buya li papa. Buya di pali papa. Kariera kali papa. Kariera kali papa. Siya buya li papa. Buya di pali papa. Siya buya li papa. Yo kina ga utotifa. La mela ute Limpopo. Baridi uyagamata. December edi uya Limpopo.
Batu mufunu kumnandi Ibela uze Limpopo Siyawazi yapembuka Benkozo kotoka Sonke silala
El kidi adi patili karibiti. El nana patili dito tufagani. El kidi adi patili karibiti. El nana patili dito tufagani. El kidi amina tili karibiti. El nana patili dito tufagani. El kidi amina tili karibiti. El nana patili dito tufagani.
Alright guys, we're now welcome on board to the third game of the day, and let's see how this particular game goes. Alright, I hope it's going to be as much fun for you guys as it is for me. Please do leave that like and sub. Let me know how it is, let me know how it sounds. Just keep giving me your feedback throughout the entire game. It's extremely important that we have that. Alright, hopping on board into this one, we still have the amazing scores if you'll be following us throughout the entire game. We have EFX, we have Godsend, and we have a couple of amazing teams such as XA in this particular lobby. So let's see how it moves and let's see how it progresses throughout. I hope it will be as amazing for you as it has been for me. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Alright, let's see where different teams are probably going to land. Whew! Let's do this. 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 Now, please, guys, to share the stream, get people on board, okay? Alright, we have reached a milestone, even if it's a small milestone, but we do now have 180 subscribers. I really want to thank you guys for subscribing. It has been a pleasure to always serve you, no matter how small it is. I do really appreciate it. So we're hitting that road to 200 subscribers, so please do remember to hit that subscribe button and to turn on notifications. Like I said in the previous game, I would always be streaming right here on YouTube, just PUBG tournaments, and that's just what it's going to be all the time. Okay, you're not going to see any of that noobish gameplay coming from me. All right, that's going to be on Facebook if you want to see that. All right, so let's hop back onto this particular game and just try to take a look at where different teams are going to land. I do see Godsent in the mix right here with a couple of teams. Let me just take a look. Alright, I'm gonna just take a look here on the map for a second, and it does look like Agent, one of the guys from Agent is now down, basically just landing next to Godsent and popping some shots onto nose right there. Chiro basically just trying to get one back, trying to hold it up for his team, and you can see that they're basically just alone here, just going on, you know, just having their own personal private battle, and the rest of the team is also battling it out not too far away here. And you can see that Flacco is probably pushing up onto that one, driving in quickly, trying to get the finish onto the rest of the guys right there. And I can see that Ghost is down, and they're now pushing up onto him. Is he gonna survive this? His teammate has now been taken down. It is 1 versus 2. Alright, they're letting it loose. You can also see the Spaza 6 basically is not far away from this, and one may spot Nose right here, but he's too late, and Nose is able to escape that particular one. He's alone right here. His teammate is far away from him, so he basically has no support right here as they're basically sending in the mollies, and they're probably going to push up onto this one. They're getting into the building. He's just waiting right here to see if he could make a difference. I mean, if I was him at this particular point in time, I'll probably jump out of the building, but as it is coming, they take him down, and that will be the end of one in this particular game. He's sent to the lobby. Mind go play some classics, man. And Chiro just trying to hold it on for his team that he probably knows is the end of the game for his teammates right there, and he just wants to get that placement point, get as far away from possible away from here. But he may be going into some trouble with EFX also not too far away. He wants to take it easy, but they haven't spotted him yet, so he probably has a chance to just get away and find some loot for himself. And that was some really good early action right there from Godsent, basically popping it up in every single lobby that they are in with the guys from Team 16. I do believe that is God Gaming. I do think so. Apologize if I am not correct. I don't look at the list quite often, but I do see yeah, I do see. Yes, it is God Gaming. Hey, you see, I'm getting used to all these players, you know. I'm beginning to know, you know, what their names are and this and that and whatnot. Alright, so it does look like Immortals will be leaving Villa right now. I'm not too sure why. I mean, you have a good position. What's the use in shifting so early and risking too many things? But I mean, different people play differently, so that is their choice, and what they choose to do might win them the game. All right, so let's just hop onto the map, and it does look like Team 13, which is EMP, will now be with another team, and the fight is going down. They're really close to EFX right now. The letting it go trip is down. Mercury is not too far away from this one, and he's most likely now going to be pushing up on here, and he wants to get the kill. He wants to get the confirm. You can see that he knows Suli's pushing up onto this one. Another guy goes down and they go into the house and basically just tear them apart, and it is just now left in space. He's basically just fighting for his dear life, jumping, hopping, doing everything to survive, but it was not enough, and AFX wins that particular one, getting the squad wipe onto this particular team, EMP, and they have now been taken out of the game. AFX hasn't had, you know, a smooth ride throughout the games today, but that was a good one from them. GG's to them, and let's hop on board with several other guys and see if we're gonna have another fight on our hands. All right, Immortal's not far away from XA. XA hasn't also had like a really good day also. I mean, things haven't been super smooth for them either. You most likely are used to them busting the entire lobby sometimes, but today has not just been there exactly, but they've played and performed, you know, well. They've been in the top 5, so let's see how they do in this particular game. Will this be the match where they actually get that chicken dinner with the amount of kills that we know them for, or will they just be passive and just try to, you know, be in the top 5? Let's see what they do, and let's see how this game goes. Vibe is now occupying that Villa spot right there with Sahil and his team basically now having an airdrop weapon. Seeing this, do you think that XA is probably going to push up onto this? I'm not too sure, but who knows. Let's see how it goes. It does look like Nebo is moving and heading towards their direction, and we may see a fight on our hands with Nebo not too far away, just basically approaching this direction right here. Umar has probably spotted one of them. MFPOP seems to also have spotted a guy from Nebo. Oh my. Back to them. I don't want to miss this one. Yeah, all right, the guys from Nebo just hanging out in a building opposite. I did think for a second they were going to push, but it does look like the shots are beginning to let loose right here, and they have spotted them. Is Nebo going to push onto the building, or they're just going to hold it right there? Who knows? Who knows how this one's going to play out? You never know. ResG is also really close to AFX, who had that early fight on and just wiped EMP out of the game, but it does look like they have now spotted the guys from Res and just hanging out, looking at that building. You see ResG right there. You see Res A this also not too far away there, and they might push up onto this one and try, and Bait has a chance to knock out one guy, and he takes him out instantly. Is this the time where they're going to push up onto this particular fight? Yes, they're rushing up onto the car. They want to get them kills. Mercury just climbing up. Andrew basically now in this particular position, trying to flank, doing what he does best, and it is time for them to now push up onto this fight. Are they going to get into the building just before they get that revive on? And the revive has now already happened, and you can see that Rez is back up, but Sul is in the building. He's not having any of it. I'm just trying to send in them nades, and let's go. The nades letting loose. You can see that Greek YouTube has not fully healed himself up, but he's alone in this particular building. It does look like he has also been taken down by the nade, and they keep popping up, and it is, and I do believe it is now a 2v4. A 2v4 with ResG and AD is basically just holding it up. Come on, man, stand up and fight. You can get the squad wipe. Come on, man, get up. Alright, EFX not having any of it. Sully is pushing up onto one guy, and he is taken down. Sully taken down right there. The rest of his teammates basically just jump on and aid with the support. And Sully's going to get the revive on. There's just one more guy left, which is Resg, but he's basically just going to get out of this fight and just run. He is running for his dear life, trying to get placement points. I mean, sometimes it's just what it is. I see this a lot in a lot of matches, you know, teams, you know, just losing a fight and just trying to get that placement point. But man, the way he's running right here, he could win the Olympics. And you can also see right now, Team 12, which is XA Exile, not too far away from Spaza 6, and things might be just popping off right here. Let's see how it rolls with them sending in them nades. Them nades are going off. Who's gonna get knocked first? You can see Swab is really close to them right now. He needs to be really careful because his teammates are far away from him. If he gets knocked right now, it would mean the end of the game, but it could be a really good position if his teammates could get a knock onto one of the guys from Spaza 6, and he's just waiting. He's just trying to buy time, and one of the guys from Spaza 6 is knocked by the play zone. It is now time for him to begin to make his push as one of the guys are now knocked down, and he'll be pushing up onto them, trying to get that kill, trying to get that confirm, and he's pushing up onto the field and trying to get that confirm kill. And he also knows where True is, and basically just pops up and knocks him down, and he's going for the last one. And will that be the end? And it is the end for Spaza 6. All right, GG's to them right there, just playing really smart. I love the way Suave played right now, just getting into the game and just making sure that he was getting into the fight at the precise right amount of time. You know, sometimes, you know, people just want to push in and all that stuff, but he smoked, waited along, waiting for his team to get that one knock, and just pushed in at the precise amount of time to finish up and get that squad wipe. GG's to exit right there while we hop back into the map and just trying to look for different fights. You can see that EFX is now approaching onto Godsend, and we're probably going to have a fight on our hands between Godsend and EFX right here. You can see that they're not too far away. I do think that Godsend has heard them and they want to hunt for this, but who knows how this one is going to play out at the end of the day. Just looking at the map right here, you can see Team 17, which is Elude Esports, really close to the guys from God Gaming, and they have one guy down, but I do believe that God Gaming has only 2 guys. They probably came into the game with just 2 guys, and they're just trying to hold things down, just trying to hold the fourth, while Crate probably has sights on those guys right there. And I'm not sure why he's not letting loose. I'm not sure why he had that delay, but he's dropped right there by Drippy. And this is probably going to be the end of the game for him and his team, while the rest of the players are pulling up. It is now left to this guy right here. Finish the game, but he gets one. He's going to test, and he tests that particular player. And he's just trying to make sure that he survives, and he is going to... Oh my goodness, just right there, and he almost finds a way to clutch it against those 2 players, but he had a delay right there, but he is able, but the second player from that team is able to win that particular fight and take him down. They did lose one player right there, the guys from LED Sports, and they just have 2 players left. But they did win that fight, so GG's to them. Let's hop back on to several different fights, and Godsend is dangerously really close to EFX, and we're probably going to have a fight on our hands really soon. I do think that EFX is holding like a really good position up on that hill, but let's just hop on with them and see what position that is. They're all really close to Mount Kresnik, and we have different teams right here, all converging on each other. You have EFX, you have Exile Africa and Godsend, and they all might just pop off on each other right now. They all right, let's see how it goes. You love to see this. Godsend versus XA versus EFX within the same surrounding. How's this going to play out for them at the end of the day? You see Bay probably hearing and noticing different teams who have now hung out on this position. XA do have let's see what their position is like. Okay, So they are actually in Mount Kresnik, just standing and by the mountains right there. They probably have now spotted. I do believe they have now spotted Zane spotting the guys from Godsend, sending on some shots onto them. I believe Cheddar has one of the guys sending them shots onto Suli. Cheddar knocks one down. Alright, Cheddar is not stopping, seeing Andrew. I do think that Andrew is knocked right there. AFX have two guys currently down. Mercury has now been healed up. It is just one guy down right here. How are they going to flank on this one? Andrew is also taken down. Well, the guys from XA not giving up on this one. They want to push. They want to get the knock. They want to take EFX out of this game. Let's see how this goes with MG. Just wondering who to send the nade to. Send the nade to Andrew. Send the nade to Bait. Alright, Bait is basically taken down to 1 HP. And MG sending more of those nades. But Bait's able to get the heal on, making it extremely difficult for them to push up. Alright, as you can see here, you know, XA probably just making themselves, you know, the king of the hill right now. You know, they're just, I mean, this is our home, this is our space. You ain't taking this from us. You're not taking this, man. So Bait has now also been taken down by Zane. Woo! A lot of teams right here right now. And I do believe that XA is probably just going to try to get into the zone. EFX have lost 2 members right there to XA. And it is probably now time for them to just get into the zone. And I do see that EFX was able to take out one of the guys from Hawk Gaming. And XA is just now rotating into the zone with Godsend having, you know, already rotated into the zone right there. Just holding a position where they can basically just gatekeep this guy. But let's see, it does seem like Immortals is driving pretty dangerously close to them. And it does look like MG. And Umar is taken down right there by MG. Not too sure if they're going to push up onto that one, but I do believe that they're just going to go into the zone. But it does look like they have now spotted the guys from Godsend. And will this be a fight where they're going to push up onto them? Alright, Nose seems to be the last guy up for Godsend. I do believe so. Alright, he's not the last guy up for Godsend. They do actually have 2 guys. XA basically taking shots from different corners and just trying to play careful right here with different teams all around them. Sending in some shots. Mercury seems to be the last guy for EFF. Andrew has been taken down. They do. XA does lose. XA does lose. One, but they're basically pushing up right now with Nose taking them down, and he is taken down. He took down Suave in that particular one just before he got knocked out by Cheddar. And this team having 6 kills right now. No, they don't have 6 kills. They have 10 kills right now. With Cheddar leading the pack and having 4 kills to his name. GG's from XA. You remember what I said about them not having, you know, great games throughout, but in this particular game they have basically just been going rampage on every single team, pushing, getting them. And right now we still have 6 teams on board, and I do see UAE, who has been relatively silent in this particular match, pushing up onto where Mercury is. And is Mercury going to make a difference right now, knocking one of the players right there? And you do see Oh my goodness. Yeah, they were able to finish Mercury of GG's to EFX going out of this game with in 6th place right there. But I'm gonna just switch up onto another fight and just see where it's just going down. It's just going down. Teams are pretty much spaced out, but it does look like one of the guys from Vibe is pretty close to Agent Chiro, who is just hanging out by the airdrop, trying to find a way into the zone. There's no team that's complete right now, but we do have 3-man squads from XA and from JD. We were sending on some shots onto the guys from Vibe. Thanks guys for joining us on the lobby. It is amazing to serve you guys. I want to always keep improving my stream. It's your boy Actfire, and we still have 4 teams in this particular lobby with Swav, AU, with XA, AU, Vibe, and they're basically just popping it off right now, just sending different shots onto different teams. My money is on XA because they've been totally amazing right now. But we still have a lead, and they still have an ace up their sleeves. You never know how this one's gonna go. UAE Undisputed is also a really good team. It's really hard to tell which particular team is going to win this particular game. You never really know how it's gonna go. Let's see how they play it out, shooting through the smoke. Wow, OP sight right there, trying to get them through the smoke right there. But Dice Slay, basically trying to slay Jada right now, sending in the shots even though they're not connecting. Popping it up, sending them shots, and right there you can see that one of the guys from UAE has been taken down. Inspector is probably going to get revived if XA is not pushing up onto this one, but you can see that Cheddar's basically just trying to rotate in and probably get closer to this fight right here, and he is sending the smokes, trying to just cover them angles, and they have now here. They're moving up. Alright, let's see, have one guy down. Swav is down. Has lost one guy. Undisputed is still the team with a full squad, and Cheddar basically getting tagged up right now. He has to get into the zone. He has to move in. He also does have to get healed up. It's a real trouble right now. Fucking Sleepy right there, taking him out as he would have been an obstacle for them. We're now left with 4 different teams. One of the guys, Manic, is also down from the play zone. They do see that, and it's Cheddar trying to steal one of the kills, and he's sending in them nades, trying to make life miserable for them. They do have a portion of the zone. I do believe that Zane has the zone, and but UAE is the team with 3 different squads. He needs to be careful right there on his right. I did say that. There's Gunner right there who has sights, and he needs to get healed up. He's basically 1 HP right now, and he might be in some trouble from the UAE guys on the left, as well as some trouble from this last Vibe guy. Zane has to make a move onto that guy from Vibe, clearing the path on the right for them. If they're going to possibly see a chance to win the game, they need to send Vibe out of the game, and that's exactly what they have done right now, clearing the path for them. But Cheddar has been taken down. It is now UAE with 3 different guys up right now, and they have the opportunity to win this particular game, and this game might just go to UAE, and that's exactly what happened. GG's to UAE winning that one right there. Just reduce my in-game sound for a bit. It is UAE finishing this particular game with 7 kills. Elude Esport, GG's to them, dragging it on to the end, having 2 kills. Exile Africa has been totally amazing right there, having 13 kills to their name. You can see Vibe going out with 3 kills right there. GG's to Sleepy, just carrying his team all along to that final top 4. Agent having 1 kill. AFX hasn't really had as much, hasn't really had a great game as you would expect them to. But let's see in the 4th game they could turn things around, just like XA came out all gun blazing in this particular game with the placement and the kills. Godsend right there won the previous game. They also finished right here with 7 kills. You can see they're doing totally amazing. Hawk Gaming with Godsend finishing with 4 kills. Hawk Gaming 4 kills in 7 plays. Hawk Gaming with 7 kills. Immortals right there with 1 in 9 plays. Rez with none. Talk Octane with 1. I do believe this is God Gaming coming in with just 2 players and finishing in 12th place with 1 kill. Sparza 6 with 0 kills. Nebo Esport with 0. EMP with 0. And the other Sparza 6 with 1 kill. I do believe that's Muller 6. Yes, Muller 6 with 1 kill. All right, guys. I'll see you guys for the last game about to happen. Just stay tuned. Listen to some cool South African music. And I'll be back in a few minutes' time.
How
uzela dasemanyora fele kamba Get to the case, I don't come and go kill it, tell it to London. Hey, get to the stock of Salakoa. Dinibu, Dinibu, Night Tavana Boost, in a couple of months. My niggas used to play when I touched down. I thought I killed like a fair take a pop suck. Get it for the come big bella Kachman. Like black of eyes, what's what, Molifika. Camilla material movie, my heaper. I had 16, see already didn't come. But you know, Madame Monana Rafita, Boss Rafita. Well, I'm so much like a cool. To shine good. Mpata mabunja afuna growth ilalavo nabo achu ilalavo nabo achu
konke kulungile senghamba kululekile ameva susiwe senghamba kululekile mthwalo ujuliwe izinyembezi sisuliwe endela ihlobile imlo iqobile amana awile izitha zijabile amakhulu awubile imlo
I'm on a head then, just to get my swag right, you know what I mean. You know that I'm a winner, you know that I'm a winner, you know that I'm a winner way. I'm on a kush, I'm on a head then, just to get my swag right, you know what I mean. You know that I'm a winner, you know that I'm a winner, you know that I'm a winner way.
konke kulungile senghamba kululekile
Uthi sawona ku DJ Khulu.
ameva susiwe senghamba kululekile konke kulungile senghamba kululekile ameva susiwe senghamba kululekile
All right, it's now basically time for us to get into the last game, and it's going to be an amazing game right here. It's Sandhawk, and you expect incredible gameplay in Sandhawk. A lot of crazy fights going down, snaking, and last moment sliding. All right, let's see how this particular one goes. I want to see some fights in boot camp. Who's with me? Boot camp paradise. Boot camp paradise. Boot camp paradise. Boot camp paradise. I'm gonna watch paradise. I'm gonna see some monkeys climbing up and see who does that. I'm really fascinated to see different teams landing in paradise and getting all that knocks right there. We've seen enough of boot camp fights. Let's check out paradise today. All right, so I'll just stay with whatever team and see who goes to paradise. Okay. All right. It's gonna be a lovely day. Increasing my brightness right there. All right. Is EFX going to paradise? Are they going to paradise? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, it does look like they're driving. They're going farther away from paradise. Does look like Godsend is landing in paradise, and they're probably going to be alone. But it does look like EFX is going to be landing with a couple of guys right here. I do have, what team is that? What team is that? That is Hawk Gaming. Oh my goodness. Do these guys land in the same spot every single game? It has been 4 games and they've landed together every single time, wiping each other out every single game. It has been game upon game. The first game went to Hawk Gaming. The second game went to I think EFX. Yeah. And again, they're here together. I think EFX has wiped them twice, and they're together again with 3 guys within the same location, with the full Hog Gaming team. I do think it is, was that Sully or Mercury? Yeah, it is Mercury who is far away, but basically just holding up things from this angle right here. He probably is going to find a way to push in, as his team is probably going to be battling these guys early on. Wow. I wonder how they do this. Okay, so I wonder how they I mean, do they have like a locator spell on EFX? I mean, I wonder how you land 4 out of 4 times with the same squad every single time. Like that is freaky. That's freaky right there. So EFX is now pushing up onto them. I'm not sure they know the exact team, what exact team this is. But as you can see, they're popping in some shots. One of the guys, I'm just going to call him Chinese because I don't know what that is, basically tagged up to 1 HP, and they're pushing up. You can see that Mercury is pushing up, and Mercury has now taken him down. Sully on the other end has taken down Ultra 7. And you can see now it is just Fireboy and Mexi OP who are both up. And they are now also down to 2 guys. Ultra 7 is down and Sully is pushing up. This is a very dangerous position for Fireball, who is now taking on some shots. And they took him down. Moving at them. Revive needs to be really careful. Mexi OP will probably be in for some revenge, but he's waiting for his guy while he's pushing up onto this one. They're going into the building. Mexi OP basically just running right here. Just trying to find a way, but they took him down. GG's to EFX, by the way, getting some second-degree revenge onto the guys from Hawk Gaming right there for lobbing them into a Wrangle game. All right, let's hop on board to different squads and just take a look at where different guys may be hanging out. You can see that Muller 6 right there is not too far away from Elude. We do hope to see some lovely, lovely action going on between those guys right there. But I also see guys from Team 13. One of them has been lobbied. Really, really close to the guys from Vibe right here. One of the guys from Vibe has been taken down, sending in some shots. He's getting tagged up from another angle. It does seem like he was getting tagged up from Maestro, who was kind of like rotating. Vibe didn't lose any member of their team there. GG's to them, by the way, but they need to be really careful because Immortals is at the other side of the, it's at the other side of the island, and they might be able to spam some shots. Okay, might be able to spam some shots onto them. So just hopping on to the zone right now. You see like a couple of teams, and if there's anything you love about the Sandhawk map is it never lacks action. It is party after party from the beginning to the end, and we hope as the zone begins to shift, it's going to be early fights on and teams pushing up to different teams here, right here. All right, EFX in Tatmok and Godsend in Paradise. XA in Bootcamp, just holding it on. It does look like Spaza 6 is going to now push up onto XA's position. Are they going to basically just try to seize up Bootcamp from them, just take it as their own? Or are they going to just hold up on that mountain and just basically just catch any team pushing up onto them? Who knows how it's going to go? Let's stay tuned and let's see. All right. Amazing. Woo. Like I did say before, AFX has not had the best of games today, but they've kept themselves up there, trying to get the points and a few kills. It might be enough for them to qualify out of this stage, but they probably would cement that with a good game right here. It does look like Cheddar's really close to the guys from Vibe Gaming. Are they going to be able to get one of the kills? And basically things have begun to pop up already with Cheddar now down, and one of the guys from Vibe also down with Yax, but Cheddar's getting the revive on by Zane and I'm not sure that Yax can be saved by Gunner right here. It probably is the right time for the guys from Vibe to push up, but that will be the end with Yax basically just receiving the pan right there. He is panning him in the head and just getting him out of the game, saying bruh, here's your pan. All right, with Maestro and Gunner just hanging in there, trying to figure out what to do. Let's take a look at the map for a second and see where different teams are. See if there's action going on anywhere or potential action going on anywhere else. You can see that Immortals is not too far away from that particular fight right there. MG is now taken down by UAE. Oh, not by UAE, by one of the guys from Vibe. I saw UAE on the kill feed. UAE also in a battle with some of the guys from Spaza. Alright, does seem like they have finished the fight with the guys from Spaza. Alright, Vibe right here still holding their own, just going at it, just trying to hold their own against this team, but they need to be really careful. They could get third party at any particular point in time, but I think the team that would most likely face that danger of being third partied is XA themselves. They still have a complete team, but Immortals is not too far away from them, and they could get third party by that team already. As you can see, Swap is already taking some shots onto some of the guys from Immortals, spotting in Sahil right there, trying to get the knocks, and he also needs to be careful. As you can see, not too far away in boot camp are the guys from Spaza 6, and he's sending on them shots, and it does look like the guys from Spaza 6 are going to now be pushing up onto, yeah, the guys from Spaza 6 are going to now be pushing up onto the location that has both XA and Immortals not too far away. All right. Basically, all of these teams just trying to hold their own. All right, shots are letting loose. You can see that MFPOP is now down, and Reverb also right there. You can see there's a fight going on between EFX and the guys from Nibu Esport, as Reverb is trying to get the revive onto Mercury. Suli and Mercury are down right now. Whoa. All right, they do get they do win that fight. All right, back to the guys. You can see Vibe is basically still holding their own with XA still on the hill. Different teams just holding it down as the team from Spaza 6 is now pushing up onto the guys from Immortals. They do spot them. Basically Berserk got stunned right there, but you can see the guys from Immortals just holding it on the he's just holding it on the hill right here, and Berserk needs to be really careful. If he tries to come up from this position, he could get shot at any particular point from these guys right here, so he needs to be really careful. There's also some danger, you know, getting shot from the guys from XA, but I don't understand why they would want to push onto this. This is a really good position to hold from Immortals, but Sahil also needs to be careful of the guys from XA and Vibe, as he could get taken by a third party right there. So let's see how this one plays out. Let's switch to a much area view. Chris taking on some shots onto Swab right there with his M762, and it does look like there's a third party coming in from Talk Octane right there. Umar getting one of the guys from Spaza Gaming with a shot right there. Talk Octane sending in some shots, and they're probably going to push up on this one. This is third party of third party of third party, and that is what you want to see from games like this in Sandhawk match. Basically every team just pushing up onto different fights, and it is party after party. And let's see how this one plays out. XA and Vibe Gaming just standing in on the hill and just watching as this one plays out. Who knows how this is going to go? They're probably just going to watch and just come to clean up at the end of the day. Talk Octane pushing in aggressively on this one, and let's see if they get this wipes. With Shay just jumping into the water right there. I'm not too sure what exactly his plan was, but yeah, he did it. Oh my goodness, I'm not too sure what his plan was right there, but yeah. He did it. Yeah, I guess. Alright, Suli from EFX getting a knock onto one of the guys from XA, and they're basically just going at it right now. EFX is basically just trying to come strong onto this match. You can see they do have 7 kills. They're basically just sending in some shots onto them, and XA has been hanging out right there, and Cheddar has now been taken down. They've just been hanging out on this place for probably what seems to have been for more than for too long a time, and you know, they were spotted right there with Zane seeing one of the guys from Immortals. Also the Immortals just trying to hold up different teams around them. There's Talk Octane behind them. You also have Team 15. I do believe that is Rez on call, and Talk Octane taking some shots from Rez G at the same time. getting tagged up by the guys from SG. All right, the guys from Immortals basically just facing so many different teams while they struggle to now try to get into the zone. With Vibe Gaming, XA looking down on them, this might be a really tough task for them, and an even tougher task for Reson Cold, who is behind them. As you can see right now, Zane just basically letting it loose, popping MFPOP and just sending in them shots onto them. He's hanging with that ghillie suit and he's just letting it loose, just letting it fly. But he needs to be really careful of the third party right there. As you can see, the Spazza 6 is not too far away from him. All of these teams are just trying to get into the zone, as Resident Cold is basically doing a really wide flank, spotting all these teams and trying to get into the zone right there. X is still holding this hill. Do they have the zone? Yes, they do have the zone enough to last, but they just basically letting it loose, popping it off to Talk Octane, sending in them shots onto. Wow, it's just massive fire. The guys from Talk Octane sending in some fire onto Immortals. Immortals are just basically in a whole load of trouble right now. In a few seconds they could be out of this game, and they need to be extremely careful, or it could signal the end of the game for them. They are down to just 2 guys, with Munchies as just one of the guys left in this particular one. You can see the Taco 10 has now been taken out of the game. GG's to them, going out in 9th place. Immortals getting shot right there by the guys from XA. And MG is not giving up on this one. Swab is not giving up on this one. They want to get the kills. They want to get that winner chicken dinner. All right, Sahil seems to be the last one up for this, guys. And Godsend, who has been relatively quiet in this particular game, is now coming into this one with EFX not too far away from them. But let's hop onto EFX with Suli on 6 kills, fighting some of the guys from Agent and basically just popping it off. You know, they have now finished that particular team. They are now pushing in with 11 kills to their name. But Suli being tagged up by one of the by Godsend, guys. I do think that was Nose. I do think it was Nose who basically just popped him out, but it's too late to pick up. And Suli probably just telling his guys, it is time for you to go. Just let me go. Just move into the zone. And Godsend, not too far away from them, is just letting it loose. All right, let it loose. Let it loose. All right. Immortals sending in Vibe, guys have basically just struggled and tried as much as possible to stay within this game, but Gunner is not letting go. He's holding on, he's fighting, they're struggling. With EFX approaching them, they might be in a whole lot of trouble because now they're not in the zone. XA is also not in the zone, but XA is known to want to try to push into the zone. Same thing too with the Immortals. And there's a lot of fight right here. You can see that the guys from XA basically just putting in some damage onto the guys from, oh my goodness, it does seem like the guys from EFX have now been taken out of the game, but XA is now pushing up onto Ghana. And you can see that XAMG has now been taken out of the game. GG's to the guys from Vibe. Basically, it is now 2 teams left. It's a full team of Godsend versus the Vibe guys. The Vibe guys being able to take out the XA team right there. Really amazing play and really amazing stuff from them, wiping out the XA guys. They did try and struggle to stay in this game and have gotten themselves really good placement points. This might be second for them, but it does look like Godsend is about to win this one, and Godsend wins their second game of the night. Woo! Wow! I mean, you didn't expect to see that one. They were quiet throughout the entire game, but just lit up at that exact second towards the end of the game. So, GG's, guys. Thank you guys for being on board with me. I have to go as quickly as possible, but I'm going to just scroll through all of the games right here. Godsend finishing this particular game with 8 kills. Vibe in second place, XA in third, and it has been an amazing game from everyone. It's your host, Actfire. And I'll see you guys soon. All right, remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you soon. All right, thanks for joining me.